Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and hello friends. It's Debsy and the place to be. It's Debsy bloop bloop. It's the first day of fall. Debsy bloop. Hey guys. Yes, it is indeed the first day of fall. My very absolute favorite season in the entire year. Bring on the fall, bring on the sweater weather, the hoodie weather, pumpkin spice almost everything, the changing of the leaves. Oh, I love it all. Thank you, fall. And happy Thursday, everybody. We're almost to Friday. It's Thursday, so last night I watched the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna break it down like only I can, and that means rambling with lots of rants. So apparently, Kathy Hilton had a meltdown at the club. Alcohol was flowing freely. Apparently, she was, getting up in people's faces at the club. So Rinna had said, "Hey, I'll go home. I'll take you home." I think that, in my opinion, was a bad decision by Kathy. So allegedly they got in the van, and Kathy was yelling and screaming and saying all kind of terrible things about Kyle and about everybody else, and then gets home and is screaming, I'm going to take down NBC and Bravo and everyone on the show. I'm going to ruin all of you." And gets home, throws down her glasses, jumps up and down, bangs on the wall, jumps on her glasses. And Lisa Rinna went into her room. Now, there's no video of this. It's plausible in my mind that there's no video at the club because possibly the club was maybe like, "Listen, we're not going to let you film in here." I get that. But in the Sprinter van, there's no video, and there's no video at Kyle's house. That seems a little fishy. And the reason why I say I don't think it was a good thing for Kathy to go home with Rinna is because Rinna is the one who is usually in the eye of the storm anytime there is drama. Rinna never has her own storyline. Rinna has, in almost every season, made sure that she focused on everybody else's problems rather than her own. For example, in the past, she's focused on Kim Richards' drinking problem. She focused on LVP's alleged involvement in Puppygate. Denise Richards. Garcelle not properly offering 75 thank yous for Harry Hamlin's marinara sauce. See what I mean? So she's going to stir up this drama because she wants to deflect from her own life. That's what I'm saying. So the next day, Rinna's talking to Kyle, and Kyle says, "Well, Kathy is not going to be flying home with us. She doesn't want to fly home with us." So they leave Kathy there. Kathy catches her own plane home, and that's that. So Rinna breaks it down. Rinna thinks she thinks Kathy's doing all this because she didn't say she's jealous over what Kyle has, but she said she doesn't think that she's over the agency. The agency, for those of you who don't know, is a real estate agency that was started by Mauricio, Kyle's husband. And supposedly, I believe that before he started that, he was in business with Kathy's husband and broke away and started the agency. It's been very successful, but there have been, I believe, more than one lawsuit against Mauricio with it. Also, she says she hasn't gotten over American Woman. American Woman was a TV show that Kyle produced for, I think it was at least one or two seasons, and it was based on her mother's life. Kathy did not like that. She also said that she thinks that it's hard for Kathy to have all this money, but then to have it all, but then look at Kyle and see that Kyle has more and is more famous. Now I'm gonna say, I don't think Kyle's more famous. I think Kyle is famous amongst people like me who watch Real Housewives, or is maybe famous amongst like horror fans of horror movies. Enunciation, horror, because she was in the original Michael Myers. She was in the original Halloween. But other than that, I don't think she's that famous. If you want to talk famous and you want to talk about money, then you're talking about Hilton hotels. And for someone who's really super famous, I would like to know then, why exactly does Kyle always bring up the fact that she is the aunt to Paris Hilton? I'm sorry, we've all heard of Paris Hilton. Everybody has heard of Hilton hotels and Paris Hilton. So there's that. I think that's shot down. So Dorit and Erica go to make chocolate because they want to get something for Crystal's birthday party. Then Erica says in a very like intriguing way, like, ooh, she says, sometimes those that are, doing the best are hiding the most. Now, and then she comes, we know who she's talking about. She's talking about Kathy. And she lets on that, listen, if they're going to talk about my behavior, then we're going to talk about ... So Crystal is throwing a 39th birthday party, and it's a Great Gatsby themed birthday party. And so everybody shows up in the nines, shows up dressed to the nines. Once again, Garcelle killing it. So everybody is talking and this and that. And then in comes Kathy. Kathy looks good. But Rinna's talking then in the confessional afterwards about how she's just uncomfortable because she claims that, if the ladies knew everything that Kathy said about them, they wouldn't be happy. Sutton and Erica have a real nice discussion. Now listen, I'm going to say this right now. If Erica wasn't the person that she was, like when she's screaming and yelling and not showing any compassion, if she was the way that she was last night with Sutton, I would be okay with Erica. I thought they had a nice conversation. Rinna then goes upstairs and tells Crystal that, listen, I'm gonna be heading out because I'm gonna be heading out. And she says, oh, Crystal was like, oh, what's going on? She says, I'm just not comfortable with what happened, with what Kathy said in Aspen. And was it really that bad? Mm-hmm. And she says, I gotta go. So, and then off camera, Rinna says, she saw the devil. I saw the devil, and it's Kathy Hilton. So listen, she is real shook up about this, but I'm going to call a hypocrite when I see a hypocrite, because listen, you were real upset about everything that she was saying about Kyle. Let me flash back a few seasons ago when the ladies took a trip to Amsterdam. She was seated across the table from Kim Richards. Kim Richards had said, let's talk about the husband, meaning let's talk about Harry Hamlin. She said, let's talk about the husband. And then Rinna stood up and started screaming, you don't ever talk about my husband. You'll ever talk about my husband. Threw a glass at her and then tried to choke Kim Richards. So what's this? Oh, Kathy says something and you're shook to your core, but you throw a wine glass and try and choke somebody and you're okay? By the way, also in that instance, Kyle did not stand up for her sister there either. She ran out the door dramatically, through the door. Don't know why. She likes to do that a lot. So she's shook. So she leaves. Crystal then goes downstairs, tells everybody, Lisa left, Rinna left, and she said she looked like she had seen a ghost, and she left because of what happened in Aspen. And Kathy then said off camera in like a confessional, she said, listen, her mother just passed away. She's having a hard time. I understand. She was a sweetheart to listen to what I said in Aspen. And I really hope that didn't, I don't think that had anything to do with her leaving tonight. But if it's the toe, I don't know why she said the toe that breaks the camel's back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. So after Crystal tells everybody this, Erica then goes to the other room to call Lisa and see what's going on. Lisa and the lip licker, or Erica and the lip licker. I can't stand Diana. I hope this is her last season, her only season. They go in, they call her, she doesn't answer. So Erica then said that Rinna needs to tell everybody about Kathy's behavior. And she was saying that because she said, listen, if we're gonna talk about my behavior, then we're gonna talk about everybody's behavior. She didn't like the fact that people were upset with the fact that she wasn't showing compassion for these burn victims and orphans and widows. She didn't like that. She wants, if we're gonna talk about her behavior, we're gonna talk about everybody's behavior, supposed behavior of Kathy. So everybody leaves and Erica and Dorit are talking. Erica tells Dorit about all the shit that went down, supposed shit that went down with Kathy. And Kathy says she's afraid of what this will do to Kyle. And rather than being like, I know, I don't want to hurt Kyle, she just gives like an oh well look. So that's what happened this week. It was, I believe that this happened with Kathy? No, I don't, because number one, there's absolutely no video footage of it. Why is that? I get it at the club, but at home, there's nothing in the van? That's odd. That's real odd. And secondly, Kathy Hilton's not 90 years old, but Kathy Hilton is not 30 or 25 or even like 40. I cannot see Kathy Hilton throwing down her glasses and then jumping around. I just don't buy that. I just don't. So next week they're going to get into it more. Lisa Rinna is going to do what Lisa Rinna does best, and that's stir the damn pot so she can pit Kyle against Kathy, and because once again she doesn't have a storyline. So that's that. So that was my wrap up. This is getting real messy, and I love it. If I have not told you yet today, which I have not, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance. Please spread kindness liberally, and everybody have a great day, and it's almost the weekend. Woo! Okay, bye guys. Love you.